Is this thing on? Hey guys, how's it going? It's Douglas here at Drowned Blood Productions, and today we're going to be giving you a video on some Buckethead goods. Today we're coming at you with a whole stack of Binge goods straight from Bucketheadland. We're just gonna get on right into this now, and we're just gonna show you guys what we got. So the first thing we got today is a new slab, a slithery, slimy slab from the slunk himself, Mr. Buckethead. Here we have a signed and drawn copy of Pike number 278. This is copy number 41. This was ordered back in January and only recently arrived. I think it took exactly 190 days from the time that I ordered it for it to arrive here. And this Pike is pretty fantastic. If you guys haven't listened to it, it is an absolute banger. Go check it out now or order yours on bucketheadpikes.com. Next up here we got more music. Here's a couple of Buckethead records that I've ordered in the recent past. Number one, Shadows Between the Sky. It's a pretty nice album, and this happens to be one of the limited editions signed by Buckethead. Number 104, Hit the Floor, because the post office threw this thing across the room, and now there's a big old crease and big old dent in the corner. You know, nothing to worry about, only like a $100 record. You can just toss that around wherever. And next up we have one that I have been waiting for somehow even longer than Pike 278. We have my favorite album by Buckethead, Bucketheadland 2. When I listen to this album, it almost feels like Alice in Wonderland, but instead of falling down the rabbit hole, you're climbing down into the graves below Colma, California to enter Bucketheadland. Let me tell you guys, this album is so great, you could enter the slaughter zone. Ride John Merrick Elephant Man's Bone Explosion, my favorite of course. Visit a realistic replica of the chicken coop that Buckethead grew up in. Have some fun, grab your one-way ticket to Grab Bag Alley, and don't forget, unengaged! Unengaged! Next up, we'll talk about my high fashion apron here. Now, this was pointed out to me by Mr. Tron Cole on Instagram. This happens to be one of the most iconic Buckethead pieces that has been worn throughout time. There are many images of Buckethead wearing this thing, and it has been used not only by him, but some of his friends, and it's safe to say it's one of his favorite aprons. Tron recently found it and directed me that way, and I had to, of course, pick one up for myself. After all, I was getting tired of being covered in blood after all the slaughter. Next up, we got a poster tube. Wonder what's inside. Ugh. Ugh. So I picked up a couple of these because they were listed for sale at quite a weird time. They went up for sale on April 1st, which happens to be April Fool's Day, and we're thinking, a poster? He doesn't really do posters, and such a strange poster, just one of him really far off in the background. You can barely see him, but he's in this abandoned swimming pool, and I'm sure you guys have probably seen the video by now and heard the song. But still, had to pick it up, hoping that something weird or crazy would happen, being that it was listed on April 1st. Unfortunately, it just ended up being the posters, but hey, it's still pretty cool. But on a serious note, guys, you need to go check out bucketheadpikes.com. Buckethead is always adding fresh new Binge goods to the website, whether it be neat video clips, new art drops, or of course, new Pike releases. Seriously, there's no reason for you to not be going. He's been giving away music recently. Giving it away for free to anybody, even you! So go claim your free music, go interact with the artist, go buy some stuff, and wait a while for it to come in the mail. Alright guys, in the moment you've all been waiting for, we got a big old box coming all the way from Georgia now. I wonder what's inside. It's like Christmas all over again. Allow me to just get my unboxing utensil here, and... Come on, pig! Come on, pig! So here it is. Oh, he's in there. Oh, he's in there all right. Woo, let me tell you, he's in there. This is packed up very, very well. I will carefully unwrap this bubble wrap now. Alright guys, here it is. This is the doll that started it all. Here we have a new, in the box, RIP series Leatherface doll. So for those of you who don't already know what an important part of Buckethead history this is, let me go ahead and enlighten you. Guns N' Roses was looking for a guitar player, and one of the people they wanted happened to be Mr. Buckethead himself. However, I don't think Bucket was too interested in doing the Guns N' Roses stuff until Axl gifted him one of these. So supposedly Buckethead pretty much had all the other RIP dolls that he wanted. He was pretty happy with them, but he just couldn't find Leatherface. Couldn't manage to get one of these guys, and he was without one. So Axl Rose, knowing that Buckethead was looking for one, actually ended up finding one and gifting it to Buckethead. Due to this connection being made, Buckethead felt like Axl truly understood him and decided to go ahead and sign on to Guns N' Roses. One of the most interesting things about it is that he actually signed that contract while on the Haunted Mansion ride, which is pretty f***ing awesome.
So, it wasn't because of money or fame that Buckethead joined GNR, it was all because of a Leatherface doll.
He signed his contract with Axl at Disneyland. I think Axl went to Disneyland and they signed on the Haunted Mansion. I think as he was on the ride, he signed the contract.
But yeah, many people would say if it wasn't for this specific doll, the whole Buckethead Guns N' Roses crossover probably never would have happened. No telling for sure, but from what we know, it seems that this doll actually played a pretty large part in that playing out the way it did. These are extremely rare and hard to come by. I think the Leatherface is probably one of the hardest to come by, if not the Bloody Michael Myers. And to find one in the box these days is even harder, and I don't know if he works or not. I didn't ask, but let's find out together.
Aww.
Nope, sounds like the battery's dead, so probably what it is the batteries have probably corroded inside because this thing is old, and it looks like it has not been opened. Everything looks to still be sealed in just as it was whenever it was originally manufactured, so I probably will not end up opening this guy and will keep him sealed myself. Still, really excited to add this to the collection, and I want to say a huge thank you to the people over at Cavity Colors. If you guys don't know who Cavity Colors is, they make some really awesome merchandise. I've been following them for years, and Aaron recently posted this guy up for sale, and I said, whoa, that's a great deal, and I am in need of one. What perfect timing. And he ended up hooking me up with this for, like I said, an absolute steal. So Aaron, greatly appreciated. And like I said, guys, go check out Cavity Colors. Go follow them. You're probably already following them if you're watching my videos, but you know. So I guess that about wraps it up for today, folks, and I'll give you guys some close-ups of everything. Thank you for watching. Love you all, and grill you next time.